Now,
kau tengok aku punya cam tu, ada yang cam silver tu kan. Itu yang mula-mula sekali dia buat cam. Bila kau menang kau dapat cam. Itu selalu year 1 season 2 baru dia start dia buat.
With Siege X, we're tearing down barriers. Ready to
First dia buat cam tu season year 1 season 2 saya aku dia buat first cam. Kau main rank kau dapat cam. Dulu aku main kat PC. Main kat dekat PS. Konsol.
From around the world. Starting June 10th with the launch of Siege X, new players will be able to download the game for free and jump directly into the Siege experience. Free access will help grow the Siege community, but we want to ensure that Siege remains...
Apis, what up, Apis? Lambat Apis masuk. What up?
So, let's break it all down.
Apa khabar, Apis? Tapi awal-awal dulu semua map malam kan? Bang? Tak ada lah. Macam biasa, ada siang malam juga.
Learn the mechanics through our onboarding playlist, sharpen their skills in quick match, have fun and see
free access playlist, dua shot, S-boarding, quick match, event, unranked. Lewat kau end live malam ni. Lewat sikit sebab ada event ni, showcase ni. Ada showcase Siege X punya game mode baru. Arsip punya game mode baru. Nama tajuk pun Watch Party kan. Tu lewat sikit tu.
As part of the new onboarding process, players can earn and customize up to 26 operators through play. Additional operators can still be unlocked using the currency they earn to continue to grow their roster. The most competitive playlists, Ranked and Siege Cup, are high stakes and reserved for those who unlock the next level of Siege competition through premium access. And as always, you'll need to be level 50 to participate.
Aku tak pernah try lagi Siege Cup ni. Nak try main rank Siege Cup.
You will keep access to everything you have.
Woohoo!
That's right. Don't worry, veteran players. You'll keep access to everything you've earned over the past 10 years. Your access to our competitive playlists, such as Ranked and Siege Cup, your progression, your operators, your inventory, will all be yours to keep and to continue building for the future. No payments or action required to transfer your progress.
Okay.
We're not just preserving your legacy.
So, siapa play lama, update je macam biasa. Tak perlu nak beli baru ke apa.
Siege X, our totally revamped UI, will be more than just a new
ni UI baru. Ni UI baru.
Game modes, browse your battle pass, and interact with Siege is fast, more intuitive, and more immersive.
Bagi aku nampak macam biasa, okey lah.
Also streamlines your experience as you travel as a Siege player. So whether you're a veteran bringing in new friends or a fresh recruit, we've revamped Siege's global progression system.
Yes, nampak macam lama-lama sikit, betul.
Unlocks and challenges have been improved.
Tapi biasa UI ni dia akan berubah. Dari masa ke masa dia akan berubah UI ni. Mula-mula nampak macam buruk, lama-lama kau dah terima kan. Okey je.
We're thrilled to welcome new players into Siege with free access. And we know that a growing community comes with responsibility. With Siege X, we're making sure the game is the most secure it's ever been. That means industry-leading player protection, fairer matchmaking, and continued efforts to encourage a positive game that welcomes everyone. First, let's talk about game security.
Last month at the 6th Invitational, we introduced R6 Shield Guard, our latest
Ni
initiative.
tahu. Cheat. Update cheat dia.
Let's hear from programming team lead Adrian Fres.
Yang ni kita nak ni. Cheat ni, enter cheat ni. Let's go.
Cheating and toxicity has no place in Siege, and we won't rest until it's a thing of the past. At SI, we introduced our new initiative, Rainbow Six Shield Guard. Our Siege Shield Guard takes a multifaceted approach to anti-cheat. Our QB system distributes different executables to our players, preventing tampering and issuing sanction when detected.
Baik, aku tengah main ini. Okay, baik.
Encrypting and hardening our game code to make it even more difficult to tamper with. Our security measures have rendered cheat makers' capacity to come back online much harder, with some of them exiting the scene entirely. Gameplay violation, our in-game defense system that allows for detecting players performing impossible behavior within the game, like sprinting while shooting. This system basically renders raid cheating a thing of the past, and we are working to keep it that way. Our next line of defense, Mousetrap, detects the use of mouse and keyboard in console pools. Our final line of defense is data. We use AI.
Konsol pun kalau pakai mouse and keyboard pun boleh kena ban tu. Dia boleh detect tu.
With Siege X, our Siege Guard updates live without the need of a scheduled maintenance. Cheats will be harder, more difficult, and costlier to make, and cheat makers won't be able to anticipate security updates before they come in. Our Siege Guard is a long-term investment. We're here to stay, and we can't wait to share more.
Ya ke? Tak apa, kita tengok lepas ni dia punya anti-cheat berkesan ke tak. Lepas ni kita tengok.
We're taking anti-toxicity in the game seriously as well, and we've made huge
Nanti kita tengok. Itu lah tu. Aku tak yakin lah. Aduh. Macam membongak.
language and harassment in Siege. Here's Lancelot Satjay, Associate Director of Player Protection and Game Security, to talk about the systems we have in place.
Oh, anti-toxic mana?
We know that toxicity has become more frequent in game, especially with a constant increase over the past 2 years. But the good news is, since Year 9 Season 4, the past December, we are now seeing the first decrease in toxicity.
Toxic tu.
Features such as our rework reputation system that addresses recurrent toxicity while rewarding constant positive behavior. Plus, our recently implemented automated text chat moderation. Since its release in Year 9 Season 4, the number of unacceptable messages has been divided by 2. We are constantly working to improve and balance detection. We are also dedicated
Tak boleh toxic tu.
targeted players with our privacy setting features. In Year 10, the reputation system is fully activated. It means that the most toxic players, the one with a dishonorable standing, have been removed from ranked, standard and Siege Cup matches as they were impacting 25%
Oh
of
you.
play.
Kau tak boleh main rank tu kalau kau toxic tu.
Rewards and specific car backgrounds. The more constructive feedbacks we receive,
Oh, kalau
the
kau
better
baik,
systems are.
kau
To
dapat
do so,
give up, kau dapat background.
or contact us through R66. We are listening to your feedback and player protection will continue to evolve.
Serius betul doang
For you.
Elek ah.
Free access.
Cheat ni biasa lah. Apa toxic biasa lah.
Anti-cheat and anti-toxicity are top priorities for us on Siege.
Toxic pun tak boleh tu. Bahaya tu. Kau tak boleh main rank tu.
Making the game the most competitive and fair it's ever been.
Tak boleh toxic sangat tu. Bahaya tu.
Now, let's talk about the maps and visual updates we mentioned
Ah, okay,
in this invitational.
Let's tengok visual update.
Listening,
Ada visual update tak?
and working behind the scenes to bring you game-changing updates to core Siege gameplay. SiegeX isn't just about the new experiences. It's about making the 5v5 Siege you love even better. From mechanics to quality of life improvements and everything in between.
Ni tengok.
ushering in a new
Visual dia punya baru punya.
One of the biggest changes coming to Siege is our modernized map update. We know how important maps are in Siege, and we've been hard at work improving visuals, readability, and overall gameplay flow to make every engagement more tactical and immersive. These updates will enhance lighting and textures and be more in line with the dark, gritty tone that people picture when they think of Siege, all while maintaining the strategic depth players love. But words can only do so much. So let's take a look at how these changes come to life in action.
Oh, ada juga update kan. Before. Wow! Woo! Cantik Zul, terang. Gempak weh, gempak lighting terang. Oh, lagi terang lighting dia. Oh, mantap mat. Before after. Woo! Cii. Gempak. Puati. Lighting ni lah, grafik dia bukan sama kau rasa. Lighting dia ubah sikit lah before. Betul geng. Dia punya lighting dia kita terang sikit lah. Gapak. Yes. Oh. Lepas ni monitor aku lagi terang lah. Dah lah aku pakai monitor dah terang. Zoe aku BenQ dah terang kot. Mantap.
That's right. At launch, SiegeX will introduce 5 fully modernized maps: Clubhouse, Chalet, Bank, Cafe, and Border. After the season of SiegeX's debut, each new season will deliver 3 more modernized maps.
Oh, okay. 5 map je baru. Yang ada apa? Yang ada update map lighting. So akan datang dia akan tambah lagi 3 map. Oh, dia tak buat semua sekali lah. Dia buat sikit by sikit.
With richer contrast and colors.
Elok juga kan. Dia buat sikit-sikit. Dia nak bagi apa? Nak bagi orang biasa dulu. Lepas tu dia dapat feedback kan. Lepas tu dia boleh repair apa yang patut. Bagus juga dia buat itu.
And increased resolution. For PC players, that means an optional true 4K texture pack for the sharpest, most detailed environments possible. For those watching the stream, we'll be sharing all of these videos today at full resolution so you can see the difference. Building on the technology of lighting and modernized maps, we're also introducing a
modernized
feature
map
that adds a whole new layer to tactical awareness: first-person shadows.
First-person shadows? Oh, ada shadow. Oh, ada shadow.
If you're entering a room or passing a hallway,
oh, gila.
Revealing your location to waiting enemies. This small but crucial detail.
Ada shadow lepas ni, bahaya.
Than ever. The reason we can make all these changes and still ensure a competitive experience is
itu lah, shadow buat kantai, betul.
Making our enemy outlines updated.
Sebelum tak ada. Aku rasa macam ada.
We want players to focus on how much noise they make, not how visible they are. We always want enemies to be clear and identifiable. The new outline system means even with the more immersive lighting.
Oh, okay, ini member.
Hide in the shadows.
Oh, tu member.
A big change, but one that over time feels natural and ensures a fun and fair game. As usual, we'll keep listening to your feedback and make adjustments as needed.
Ada bang, cuma tak nampak sangat. Itulah ada, cuma tak nampak sangat. Betul.
Is the rappel update in SiegeX, bringing more options to the most unique movement mechanics.
Oh, rappelling pula. Rappel.
It's been a defining feature of Siege, but we knew it could be even better. With advanced rappel, you can now sprint along the wall, and you can pull off what we saw Callie do back in the playbook story trailer. You can now transition around corners while on rappel, including when sprinting.
Oh, kau boleh sprinting
in game.
Oh. Gempak tu. Rappelling. Ui, boleh lari tu. Kau boleh sprint. Ui, boleh turn corner macam tu aja tu. Lagi cepat lah. Ui, lagi cepat weh. Ui. Damn boy. Wee.
Smooth cornering and sprinting makes rappelling on a wall.
Gila.
So much
Padu.
It's all about giving players more control.
Gila.
Natural, intuitive, and immersive. This is why we've also taken the time to update our basic movement in the game to include momentum as well. No more start and stop movement, but true flow and responsiveness.
Lepas tak ada sangkut-sangkut, kau boleh pusing kau rappelling kau boleh pusing tu bangunan
Moving across the bed in the bedroom gym side of Clubhouse. Before the changes, as soon as you ran off the bed, you would immediately stop running, drop straight down, and
Oh,
start running
okay.
again once you've landed on the floor. With the momentum-based movement update, you will continue to run off of short drops and carry your momentum with you. This achieves a new level of flow and immersion in the moment-to-moment action of Siege. We can't wait to see the creative plays that these changes will inspire.
Okay. Ada perubahan sikit lah. Movement bila kau memanjat dengan turun tu.
We've talked visual improvements and new movements. Let's dive into something that's going to shake up gameplay itself. Say hello to destructible ingredients.
Disable ingredient.
During an operation, every detail matters. Your intel, your loadout, your position, but above all else, your environment.
Alright geng. Environment baru punya barang. Fire execution kau boleh tembak lah sekarang. Pipe semua kau boleh tembak. Mantap. Damn boy. Ui, gempak weh. Dah tak boleh bunyi lah. Benda tu kau boleh baling tak bagi bunyi, tak bagi function. Itu best. Itu gempak. Ngam.
These things.
Betul. Padu.
Ingredients are shaking things up in Siege, bringing fresh tactical opportunities for both attackers and defenders. These
Mantap.
They're strategic tools that
Itu gempak.
combat engagements in modernized maps and dual front. First up,
Aku ingat boleh buka dual front ni. Dekat sini pun boleh juga.
you'll see these scattered across the map, and when they're destroyed, they release a thick cloud of smoke, giving you some quick visual cover, but that's not all. If an enemy is standing too close when one bursts, they'll be concussed.
Woohoo!
Perfect push. Next, we have gas pipes, and these can really disrupt the flow of the fight. Shoot it, and it releases a controlled flame, cutting off rotations and forcing roamers to move. But here's the catch. Once the fire reaches its peak, the pipe explodes, covering the area in flames and creating a brutal area denial effect. And finally, metal detectors. You have seen these before, but they're a little more responsive than you've come to know them.
Boleh pecah. Metal detector.
Interactive.
Gempak.
You can disable them temporarily or permanently, giving you the control.
Boleh pecahkan tu.
Do you disable them to sneak through unnoticed, or leave them on to bait enemies into giving away their position? With explosives.
Mantap. Let's go.
These destructible ingredients introduce new tactical possibilities, giving players more ways to manipulate their surroundings and outplay their opponents.
Each of these destructible ingredients adds a new layer of strategy and creates fresh opportunities for creative play. Whether you're using them to gain an advantage or counter an opponent's plan, they'll keep every round dynamic and unpredictable. We can't wait to see the tactical
Gampak.
Destructible ingredients will be
Padu.
in modernized maps and in the dual front game mode. And we're not done working on destructible ingredients. We'll be listening to all of you.
Ada lagi akan datang punya. Disable ni.
Listening. Audio in Siege.
Audio.
Most important tools a player can
Audio pun dia ada update kat geng. Audio.
That's why we're introducing the biggest audio overhaul Siege has ever seen or heard. Every gunshot, footstep, and explosion will be more accurate, more immersive, and more clear than
baloi aku pakai headset mahal.
Turn up your volume,
Bunyi sedap.
put on your headphones for this one. Get ready to hear the difference.
Mari kita dengar display dia. Buka suara.
In Rainbow Six Siege, audio has been
gambar lagi terang
a greater sense of accuracy in order to give players more cues to reliably detect enemy actions. These audio enhancements add a layer of spatial distinctions making it easier to tell if someone is coming from your left or your right.
Ada signal pula.
Has been upgraded with sound traveling vertically and allowing players to
Lah, bagi aku tak perlu bagi ada lain-lain macam tu kan. Tak guna tu.
or below.
Bagi aku benda tu tak payah, jangan
Also propagate
improvekan dia punya bunyi je.
surfaces, offering more immersion. Sound reverberation is more realistic, relaying whether nearby actions are coming from a big room, a small room, indoors or outdoors, making pinpointing enemy locations more reliable. These audio innovations offer new tools.
Oh, okey, baik. Oh, tak ada Yang untuk solution je bagi kita faham. Okey. Itu lah. Tak perlu ada macam tu kot. Tak sedap kot kalau ada, mengarut lah.
Limit the sound of infiltration and use flashbangs to mask the sounds of powerful abilities, making for a more immersive, refined, and satisfying tactical shooter experience.
Mantap. Dia ada improve mana. Harap okey lah sound dia depan ni.
I get goosebumps every time I hear the new audio. With this audio overhaul, every sound in Siege is more precise and immersive than ever. You'll be able to pinpoint gunshots, footsteps, and explosions more accurately, whether they're coming from the left, the right, above, or below.
Mantap.
Intel makes or breaks great plays in Siege. With these enhancements, audio has become an even greater Intel asset and is more reliable than ever. Audio will be able to provide the intel you need to succeed, but to truly dominate, teams need to be able to share that intel, coordinate attacks, and call out enemy positions. But we know that not everyone is comfortable using voice comms.
That's why we're introducing the communication wheel, a new tool to design
Communication wheel.
faster, clearer, and more accessible for everyone.
In the heat of battle, communication is key. That's why the communication wheel is so
Okay.
It's your new way to call the shots and keep your squad in sync. Need help with a breach or a rotate? Call out the spot for your play.
Bagus.
Your squad know it's safe to reposition. Ready to make a push? Tell your team you are moving in. And
Bagus. Mana kau pin
And when a teammate
macam COD betul.
move, confirm it.
Tapi Ali kau bagi tahu, okay, sini kau reinforce.
To keep the team
Buat gambar reinforce. Kalau kau suruh jangan reinforce. Elok tak?
tools to share their strategy regardless of their playstyle.
Tapi kalau kau dalam Discord tak pakai benda lah tu. Kalau kau main dengan random je, kau kena pakai benda lah tu.
We covered a lot of subjects. But
Okay, ada improve lah, okay juga.
we know how much players love their weapon skins, and now, for the first time in
Ini betul.
with Weapon Inspect.
Ini yang kita nak, weapon inspection. Woohoo! Gempak Zul.
Weapon Inspect just as much as
Oh.
rifles, pistols, shotguns, sieges.
Woi, gempak. Let's go.
Inspect every single one of them on the battlefield. Now
Ya,
it's
ini
time
yang
to
kita
select
nak.
your favorite skins and appreciate every single detail.
Inilah kita nak. Padahal skin kita banyak tau. Skin terlalu banyak tapi tak ada tengok apa kan.
In a 5v5 show match with your favorite creators. But before we get there,
Apal?
I wanted to take a moment to speak directly to all of our veteran players and community.
Apa sah?
I'd just like to personally thank you for making Siege what it is today. I myself am a year 1 player, and the last 10 years have been incredible.
Woohoo.
Thank you for the laughs,
Oh, sedih pula.
revives. Thank you for the adrenaline pumping clutches. And thank you for the EMPs and cover fire as I was trying to open the main breach as my boy Thermite.
Sedih member tu, 10 tahun tu. Berkhidmat tu.
10 years of this game and the moments that have come with it are truly
Emosi pula.
And I can assure
Itu
you
lah,
that we still have
emosi pula.
plenty in store throughout the year to celebrate this momentous milestone with all of you. We've been building towards this moment for 3 years.
Emosi you. Aku emosi. Aduh, buatlah. 10 tahun siap main game ni.
We've been building towards this moment for 3 years, and it feels unreal to finally be able to share it. Siege X marks the beginning of a new era of Rainbow Six Siege. This is our commitment to keeping Siege at the top as the best team-based tactical shooter out there.
Woohoo! Let's go!
This is our commitment to the next 10 years of Siege.
Woohoo! Okay, next 10 years. Siege, aku bagi sana. Let's go!
And this is our commitment to you, our players, for being here this whole time. Thank you.
Jumpa lagi 10 tahun akan datang. Oh, lama. Standing ovation tu. Jumpa sana bang.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Let's go.
Players from around the world tell me the same thing. Siege X is the continuation of this life-changing game. And on behalf of the entire team, who are working so hard to build on the amazing legacy, we would like to thank you all.